What's up, gang? Good morning. I hope everybody had a great night. Had a little bit of sleep. That's all I've had was a little bit of sleep. Looks like the S&Ps are trying to break back above that level, or attempted to early this morning, and just got rejected again. So I hope everybody had a great night. I got a coffee out in the kitchen. I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna go over some charts. Tesla was relatively strong yesterday. I'm going to go around. We're going to check on the news. We're going to check the scanners, see what we have going on, see if we have any news behind any small caps, and kind of see what we have that's running today. If anyone caught the live stream yesterday, I gave out, I tried to give out some good, try to give you a good game plan on like just giving you a wide variety of selection of things that we're running. Um, this Baba doesn't want to break, so I'm gonna be keeping my eye on a few things here. We're gonna go over that. So give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. If you could like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Um, yeah, post your tickers. Anything that you're watching. Let's get it. We're a team here, guys. We're a team. A lot of people try and pay a lot of money make you pay a lot of money for this shit, which is ridiculous. And look, the S&Ps took that 417.84 right back. We said yesterday that's going to be the level. That's going to be the level, guys. So if it just continues to hold it, maybe we didn't have a failed breakout yesterday. We'll get into all that, okay? We're going to get into all that. It looks like the Fed watch tool, it has came down after the two came out yesterday and said talked about how they would like to do they'd like to skip this month, but this says here 69.2% for 5 to 25 points, but yet let's bring up CME Fed Watch Tool is down to 30. Okay, so 66. I was reading it wrong. I mean, I wasn't reading it wrong. I seen something over on my other screen that was just a little different. Looks a little different. Yeah. So they have a 69% chance. You know what? I'm gonna get into this because I think the pump fake it could be the other way. They're talking about how they're gonna pause and do this and that, and then they come out and give us a damn rate hike. So that could be the other script, the other side to that, the other pump fake. It's either one way or the other. They were raising it, and then they were like, nah. Now that it's up there, but I don't think they do. I still kind of feel like it's a pump fake. I really do. I mean, unless Powell's lying. Unless Powell's lying to the market when he came out. Alright, gang, I love you all. Listen, like, share, comment, subscribe. Post some tickers in the chat. Ask some questions. I will, I'll give you guys my thoughts. Let's get it. We're going to have a great day. Alright? We're not going to try and front run shit. We're going to put ourselves in the best position possible to capture some upside or downside and make us some goddamn money. Alright. I will BRB, guys. Like I said, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go make a cup of coffee. Like I said, what's up, gang? I'm here. Yo, look how we closed. Literally, guys. Look at that shit. Yo, we literally closed right on that 28 or 23.6 fib, guys. Isn't that crazy? That's fucking nuts. Tells you a lot, tells you a lot right there. That's nuts, man. Look, like to a T. That's crazy. I just had to point that out. So I'm just going over the spies. I'm going to go over the Qs. I want to see what the volume's like pre-market, but we have data. Um, I got a couple stocks I'm going to go over the watch list with. Just post your tickers, post your questions. I'm here. I'm going to be just going over some stuff. And like I said, I'm here. I'll be on it like, you know, I don't know. Here in about 15, 20 minutes. I want to get some things together real quick, and then we can have at it. But um, but anyway, if you like I said, if you do have questions or any tickets or anything, I mean, I can help you out whenever you need. Um, I don't know if anybody, like I said, gang, like this is why you guys gotta like, it's a shame that it's so hard to get seen out there. I gotta do the work. I gotta put in the work. But look at this. All right, look at this. Look at this drop, guys. What do you guys think that's going to do to that TLT trade we wanted Monday or Tuesday? What do you think it's going to do to that? You know? I mean, this is why you need to look at this run, guys. We're going right back to new highs. Is it too late? I'm not sure if it's too late. I'm honestly not sure. I am not sure. I honestly am not sure. But like I said, this gave you a perfect. I mean, it was like an intraday double bottom, or like not an intraday, but it was like a 2 day double bottom. From here, here, but then Friday you had literally a double bottom in the morning, and then you just took off. I feel like we might get a little overextended. We're getting a little overextended, but you know, I just hope somebody was able to get that. But we were on that early, guys. Like this is how you make money in equities, like, or even on TLT. Because I know people play TLT, and it moves in their direction, and they still don't make money because they don't get their timing right. You know, they don't get their timing right. You know what? And it may end up just continuing going. If I get my shot, if I get my entry, if I can get it back down here at 102, I don't know. We'll have to watch it. We'll see what the market does today. If I get a pullback, it's got to set up. It's got to set up like it did over here. It's got to do what it did over here for me to take the long. I'm gonna go over some news. I'm gonna just like go see like what we have going on as far as earnings and where we can position ourselves. It was a late night for me, so I do apologize again. I've been helping my dad move. He's moving into his new house, and it's so beautiful. It's on the water. Um, it's just a beautiful, quiet home. So I've been helping. I was helping him with that yesterday afternoon, and I wasn't able to get back on until late. Where are we at? CNBC. All right, so let's go through here. I'm going to go through a lot of this stuff. So if you don't mind, just give me 5 minutes or so, and like I said, I'm just going to go through it. If you have any questions, again, I'm here. I might go make another cup of coffee, and just ask me if there's something you want to know about me, about the market. Ask away, fire away. All right, I have a pretty nice game plan going here. I have a couple that I have on watch. Maybe a little bit more than I would, maybe more than I want to have, but um, it is what it is. I'm gonna try and stay focused today. Um, I'm gonna go. I just finished my coffee. I'm gonna go make another cup of coffee. I'm gonna go pour it, and we'll come on in. I will be on in about 5-10 minutes, and we'll go and we'll run through these. Again, if you could like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead, post your tickers in the chat or questions or anything that you have to ask me. All right. Um, it's time to get it, gang. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what today brings. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. Um, could possibly be a boring day, but we won't know that until things really get going. I was checking pre-market volume. It was so-so. It was so-so. Um, I want to say it was better than what we had the past couple days, if you ask me, and we'll bring that up here. So, if you want to look, to an extent, there is, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So this level's still holding on the SPY. Y'all better watch out. That level holds. I mean, we still have this to contend with, but yesterday's high that would be. So anytime you see these turquoise dotted lines, they're usually not usually. They're always it's either it's the high, low, and close. All right, that helps. That helps you. It helps a lot, guys. It helps kind of like. And look, that other one. Isn't it crazy how we just ended right here? We literally closed right there. So that's where the other one's at. But anyway, so the volume's not too shabby. Um, all right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee and watch. They might start running this thing up. It's hard to say. All right. Like, share, subscribe, comment, leave your post. Let's get it, guys. Let's talk about this. Is there something you want to learn? Is there something y'all want to learn? Then what's up? Come ask. Ask and you shall receive. Look at this, guys. This 50-day or 50 weekly moving average. Just, you know, it reacts at it every single time for Tesla. I'm going over just a couple things. Um, just kind of like just getting it. So I have Tesla, Google, Microsoft. We're watching CRM. Look at the bounce off of the 200. See if we can get to the top of this range. There is a gap up here at 207, 208. All right. Um, all right, gang. So let's get it. This should be an area of resistance here. All right. This should be an area of resistance. God damn it. Logarithmic. This whole area here. From here to here. So what is that? 203 to 208. Guys, how do you think USD United States dollar will go over down after? How you doing? Jabor trader. How you doing, Jabor? Good morning. Do I think USD will go up or down after this event? The event, as in the debt ceiling. I think the dollar's going to stay right about where it's at. I think the dollar stays around where it's at, unless you so any any currency, guys. I mean, look, we had TLT. We called TLT out Sunday. It would have been nice to be on TLT Friday, but keep your eye on the 10-year. Keep your eye on the 10-year. Sorry, the market's getting ready to open here in 1 minute. I just want to get your answer your question. It's going to be. I think the dollar's safe where it's at. Honestly, I think you just play the range. I mean, the 50-day was acting as resistance or support. I was looking for it to break here, and not get as high as it did, but I think it just hangs out. I think it hangs out. You could see it come lower if something happens. This is what you have to wait and see if some of these companies start running out of cash, and then they have to go back. Now I'm talking like Russell 3000 companies that were just started within the past couple of years, companies that don't have, let alone free cash flow, but don't have enough cash flow to pay for daily business expenses, and they can do offerings so many times. They can only do so many offerings. So once that cash runs dry, if they did not borrow on long term, if they did not lock in their debt at long term rates, you could start to see some of these companies have to go back to the bank. They don't make any money. The bank doesn't want to give them any money. If they do give them money, it's not as much, and they're paying more in interest. So we may start to see that. We're going to start to see what companies are mismanaged and not. Here coming out of this year, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Maybe I just don't think we get out of this without something being unscathed. So that could bring the dollar down. It's hard to say. I honestly, Jabbar, I would just stay with the dollar from 100 to, it's even at 105. So, 102, 103, I think is a fair place for it. But I'm going to get going. Jabbar, thank you for the question. I appreciate you stopping by. So let's go, guys. I was looking for Tesla. I was trying to mention that Tesla did break pre-market lows. So watch. Shoot. So listen, on my list I have CRM, Microsoft, and look, it just to the upside. Damn it. Already, this is that's our target in 2 candles. 7-point move in a 2-minute candle. Wow. Okay, so this is the previous high. See if this previous high holds. Oh, I missed that, man. That's brutal. That's brutal. You're welcome, Jabbar. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, Jabbar. I hope you have a blessed day, my friend. The SPY's continue. So look, guys, take notice to this. The SPY. What's the SPY doing? SPY's pulling back. Here's our. It's broke pre-market lows, but what's Tesla doing? Tesla's going higher. So there is a gap up here. There's a previous pivot gap fill up here. So this was a trade I was wanting this morning. I wasn't able to get to it. Kind of happened as I was going through the U.S. dollar. So what do we do? If you're looking at the SPY, guys, look for yesterday's low. See what we do there. But we've broke that level again. Let's see if we get a bounce back to 417.82. Possibly look for the long. But again, I'm here. I am going to. I'm gonna get a couple things together. I want to see what the market internals are looking like. They're turning back around. So we were positive. It looks like we want to go negative now. Advanced decline and the Vold. It looks like we were just positive, just pretty much flat. And it looks like it's wanting to turn negative, but that's of course at the opening bell. So Um, let's see what we got, guys. Again, CRM, Microsoft, Google, Tesla. Those are the stocks that I'm watching today. Baba, Alibaba, and did I say CR Airbnb got a downgrade as well? Like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot in this environment. You know, there's a lot of opportunity. There goes the SPY. SPY just broke that level. Sorry, guys. These, man, it was just. Um, I was trying to get these things straight and trying to figure out how I can have as much on here. Um, watch the SPY there. You had an increase in volume on that dip buy. See how we react up here at 417.85. That's your VWAP. See if we get up there. It's 938. So we're going to be coming into that 15. We're going to be coming. Give it that 15 minute. Let it do what it wants to do, and then we can plan accordingly. Now Google's just not wanting to do anything. Google's not wanting to do anything. It's building. It's building. I can't believe Tesla right off the bell You know, that was a 7 point move in 2 minute candle. It's pretty crazy. That could be a nice rejection there on Tesla, possibly. I was wanting to get dip buys to 200, but I don't like that reversal. Or I'm looking at Google. So that is the close, correct? Am I right? Yes, that is the close. This is half the reason why I hate Thinkorswim. Like, do you see what I'm dealing with? Like, it just moves. I barely touch it, and it wants to move like to the other damn screen that I have. Like, it wants to go off the screen. It's crazy. There's your liquidation in advanced auto parts. We mentioned that last night, guys. Um, we mentioned that last night. Let's run. Now, remember what I said? CRM brings. I knew it. Man, we missed a bounce. I missed the bounce. This is why you got to just concentrate on just a few. You know, concentrate on just a few stocks. That way, you know, there's a beautiful opportunity. Beautiful opportunity on CRM. So I'm just noticing that the spies are pretty flat. All right, we're flat. All right, we're down 0.12%. Again, we have data, so you want to keep that in mind. If you have any trades that you put on, please keep that in mind. That we have data coming out here in just a few minutes. All right. Yeah, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. So just be aware. Don't be in a rush either. Don't be in a rush. So anything can happen. You still have the non-farm payrolls tomorrow. That's the day. All right. I want to go in for a short here on Tesla, but I've kind of feeling a mixed bag on that one. All right. I also didn't like how it just went from 202 to 206 in a 2-minute candle. I said I wanted to be long at 200, but that rejection just, it's not the rejection, it's the fact that it didn't hold, like, it broke this level. It just broke it, and now it's turning it into resistance. Okay, so those are my thoughts there. See, I'm just not rushing in anything now. Now I know if I get back up here, could be another short, but it's just hanging high. Maybe it's just not time yet. You do have a good amount of it's subpar. It's not bad. It's not bad volume. So where's our target? Where's the target? Here's yesterday's low. Here's resistance, support. See, it's just a little choppy up here. It's just making its range. It's in the middle of making the range, and you want to be on it when it has momentum. You don't want to be in it on a day like this. It went sideways. You want to be on it at a day like this. So let's find the relative strength and the relative weakness. All right. If any of you are seeing it, let us know. We're just trying to make some money. That's all it is. Again, relative weakness. Auto parts. AAP, guys. It pooped the bed. So it's just liquidation. Just bad. All around bad. And Google. Maybe it's not time for Google. And there goes Google to the upside. You guys see Ford? So we mentioned it last night. Man. Not sure if we get. Not sure if we get a bounce back or not. Oh, dang it. Look at Baba, guys. Look at Baba. I might take the long on Baba just to get something on and going. There's a hold. Let me do a little work. I will let you know if I get in on it. But I'm probably going to take a long here. Where's my RSI? My RSI is not on there. Again, everyone, just be patient because we have data in 10 minutes. So don't get hurt. Take your time. Okay, take your time. Don't rush into anything. Data's coming out here in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go feed my cat real quick, and I'm gonna go feed my little girl, and then I'll be right back for this data. And we just don't have any volume, I don't think, on Baba. I'll be right back, guys. Like I say, guys, I want Tesla. I just want to see this thing just, it's got to, it's holding up. All right, that 200-day moving average is there. I just with that this break is what's this support area right where we opened. This is all support. Now it's trying to turn it into resistance. I feel like, or is this even yesterday's close? Like we should have held yesterday's close if we were that strong. Okay, I just think Tesla is. It's just going sideways. I just don't think it's a trade right now, personally. Now, if we break up and we hold, bada bing, bada boom, yeah, we'll get in. But until then, I can't. We do have a small increase. Still not that as much as I'd like to see, but so the spy's turning back around. Um, I want to see what this data is. It comes out in 2 minutes. Okay, it comes out in 2 minutes, so just be prepared. Watch the cues if we cannot break above this. If we can't break above this level, I'd watch for more downside. All right, this area. If you can't get up above it. Dude, are you guys seeing this? Like, my charts are going nuts. It's going nuts. It's really messing with me. And I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. Why did I not take a trade on Tesla? Or have not? I mean, where was our target? Our target was right here. We've already damn near hit it. You know, where it was $1 away. I just don't. I don't know if I just don't. There's just no momentum there. I can't. I can't take the trade if there's no momentum. I mean, the spies are back up. You know, testing the opening price. I just can't take Tesla just because of the fact that I wanted it here. Maybe I was hoping maybe we had tested. I don't know, this area here, this area here. I could be long off of, but we didn't. Right off the open, it ripped. So it is what it is. Maybe it goes higher, maybe it doesn't. So I'm okay with. This is what keeps me going. This is what keeps me alive. This is what keeps me making money. Is the thought process like that I'm telling you now. There is no, dude. These charts. I'm really getting ready to get rid of them. I mean, look at the volume. The volume just is poop. The volume's poop. Yo, the fact that this is taking my chart so long to load, gang, is crazy. So watch Carvana. Carvana's being talked about. See if it holds here. You got to increase in sell volume there. Just keep an eye on it. Dude, these charts need to hurry up, man. This is gonna get me frustrated, like more than I don't know what, because see what I mean? Like it just started doing this, and I don't know why. It's gonna really piss me to flip off. Alright, so this is an area of resistance. Watch this area of 119. Could possibly turn it into resistance, or you see it doesn't have much room either way. Could get some upside on AMD, guys. You could get some upside, so just be prepared. If you break this level and you start holding it, you could get some upside. You're gonna need some volume though. Damn you, Baba. Damn you, Baba. There it went. Baba went. Um, I still might like to put on a position there because I think we could get a few dollars of upside, maybe a couple day run. Um, Starting to turn green. There was a double bottom. I like it. I'm gonna put on a position for next week on Baba. I'm gonna see if we can get a bounce back here. I'm gonna see if we can get a pullback. I mean, it's just being my charts are being frustrating. I don't know. I don't like. Look at this volume. Like, look at the volume. Why the hell is it down there? Who the hell can see that? All right. Because what I want to do is I want to look for if we hold here. All right. We pull back and hold. Maybe tomorrow or Monday we get an increase in volume. You just get one of those days where the shorts just start taking their positions off, and you get a short squeeze. Baba's good for that. Look at these volume days, Like I've played them and they pay, Baba's been good to me. You know how you have like those stocks that like, you you just don't even want to mess with because they whoop your ass every time. You know, Bob was the opposite. Bob has been really good to me. So I may think about taking a position here on Baba. I Let me see what I can do here with. Let me draw my fibs. Let me look at the daily, all that other good stuff. And we're gonna make a decision here soon. So I think we might have found something. So this is why I said I didn't really want to short Tesla. Um, I mean, there's just like I said, guys, put yourself. Man, I know 419. I was trying to get like 419. I guess it got there. 418.75 key number. All right. See if we hold the 417.84 6 fib / you got your VWAP should meet you there. Look at the increase in volume here. But Tesla, I mean, it's flat, guys. It's flat. You know, I kind of wanted it for a long this morning, but I didn't want it in. I didn't want it. This was my target. There's a gap fill up here. So, especially if you're playing options, you got to watch you don't get your premium eaten up, especially if you're going to play the same week expirations. Um, so just be patient, guys. Just be patient. Um, you know, trading's not easy. It's not easy. As easy as it is, and as easy as you can make it be, it's just not. It's just not easy. Okay. And Google, damn it, rejected at the high of the day. This is what I mean. Trying to be able to just have everything that you're looking at and watching them. You know. Where was the close? Right there. So that's the close. Looked like we put in a small double bottom. But so I am wanting Baba. Alright, I do want Baba. I want it. I want to get a pullback. It's just not time yet, but trust me, guys. The longer this starts staying in this direction, just like TLT we called out, you'll start to notice that could this be the start of the uptrend? Okay, this is the bottoming. See, it's just not breaking that level and staying there. Maybe we get a pullback. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having it at 79.50. Doubt it'll give it to us. I doubt it. But you know, this is the start of a turnaround, and these are the early bidders. You still got some high volume selling there. You know, still some high volume selling. Let's go to the 15-minute. Watch the SPY here. Watch the SPY. So you could also probably put in a pennant. It's just so you got a gap here. Do you see that gap? It's right there. You can pull it up on your charts if you need to. But there's a gap there, so this could give us room up to. I went farther now. I went like 85. So 80, 90. You know, I wouldn't mind getting to that level right there. 85. Okay, 85. Maybe I'll see what the options are on it for next week. I'll be right back. Look at that thing go. All right, there's the pullback. Baba's not giving me my pullback. You know, I wanted my pullback. Maybe we'll get it around lunchtime. And look, it's just extending higher. See what I mean, gang? Like, you gotta know when to, you gotta know when you should be in something, when you shouldn't be in something. Now, I missed Ford and I missed Baba. They were good plays. All right. Now, still should watch CRM. It's 10:30, so the day's getting ahead of us now, which kind of sucks. Watch out for tomorrow. I'm serious. You could get one of these days this week or into next week where you just get, a momentum type of day that you didn't expect. All right. I don't know. I guess CRM still they're still buyers. Hold on here. Let me bring up the 5-minute because this is that's gonna like misconstrued things. It's gonna misconstrued everything. Let's look at the 3-minute. So yeah, that's the buying is still weak on this. The upside is still weak. Look at the volume. It's still pretty weak. So, it's a shame, man. I was really hoping for a nice setup like on Tesla. They took that away. Google, you might get another bounce off of it. Retest the initial morning high in your resistance area right here, which is the initial morning high. You know, turn this old support into resistance, which would bring VWAP up. You'll meet it at VWAP, rejected VWAP. I don't know. I need something with follow through. I need something with relative strength. So if any of you know anything out there with relative strength, just holla at your boy. I would love to know. Flipping Baba, man. Flipping Baba. We said it. Look, and then it's going to reverse. But, you know, it's not much. But this is going to lead up to these days where these shorts start to cover. And you're just going to get one of these days where you get 10 points out of this thing. I'm telling you, watch. I've played 2 of them to the downside. I've played the upside 10 points. Like, you know. Baba can bring some great opportunity if you know what you're doing. I'm still so frustrated. There's just like, the I just hate consolidation days. I want to, you need some good setups. Look, Google's getting a little froggy. Google's getting a little froggy here. So we still have a long day. Just keep your eye on things. All right. Go to the heat map. See what's moving and what's not moving. All right. Let's go to the Qs and see how the Qs are doing, so we can kind of gauge Google. All right. We can kind of gauge Google. So I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with volume bars like this. Like, what the hell? I don't know. Maybe you get suckered into the long and then it finally breaks the low, breaks these tails. So just be patient, be smart. Sometimes you gotta sit on your hands, but we're watching UCAR, Baba. So the watch lists are kind of changing slowly but surely, okay? Again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not giving up until I get, things can just pop up and out of nowhere. All right. Check out the SPY. Look at that. Boom. Look at that tail right off of that resistance up there. 419.30, baby. Alright, so I'm going to watch the SPY, guys. Google's getting a bounce. What's Microsoft doing? What's UNH doing? What's Nvidia doing? Alright, what's Tesla doing? Check them out. What's Apple doing? Nvidia bouncing. Okay. UNH. Come on. God damn it. Strong. Alright, Apple. From what I think, it's probably strong. Alright, bang. Alright, gang. So listen, we want to see if we break this level and then retest it. Let's see if we can break it and hold it. Alright, where do we look to take profits? That's the next question here. I feel like it's going to do it any second. Like, you need to be doing it right now. I don't know. Take it to 420.73. This is what I mean. There's not much there. There's not much there. And these premiums are going to be, like, ridiculous. They're going to charge you $2-3 for your dollar move. So it's not going to make any sense. You know, because you're not going to break up to new highs just yet. You don't have no reason to. You have no reason to break up there. So does that mean we short because they know there's no reason to break higher? Well, I don't know. Look, there's Apple pulling back. Apple's pulling back now. There goes Tesla. Alright, let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. I'll let you guys know if I do anything. Which I might start taking a long here. Or a short. I don't know yet. I will let you know as soon as I get into a trade. And we're also watching UCAR. UCAR is also on the list, okay? Which is a small cap. You guys got to be very careful with these. They can come out and do an offering any second. And if you don't know and don't get the news, shoot, you could get caught not only in the halt, but you could just get a candle that literally takes this right on back. So please have a stop loss. And I mean a physical stop loss. So what are we gonna do here? All right. What's the decision that the SPY is gonna make? All right. Feels like we might trend higher. Honestly, feels like we may just trend higher. Um, there's your gap. The gap has been filled. You know, maybe we test the top end of the range 422 by tomorrow or something. It's hard to say, guys. This we could just sit here in the range. Again, with this fucking volume. I don't understand Thinkorswim. I really don't. I hate the volume on there. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I get there's two big sell candles there, but let me see. Just got to come up with the best educated decision you can make. Use all your tools. Look at the volume. Volume's coming in a lot heavier, so I think it's answered the question for us. Yup, broke it, couldn't hold it, turning it into resistance. So look for a pullback. There's the drop on you, car guys. You're kidding me. Look, guys, look at this. We've oh my god. Oh, sheet. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Watch the spy here, guys. Watch the spy. And how about Baba? How about Baba, man? We should have taken it, but it just went without us. It's all right. This is what it's just a frustrating. I don't know why these charts are acting like this, guys. We still have a ton of room that we can go. Look for a pullback right around this trade line, possibly. Even here at your 82, guys. This thing can still run to not only $90. You got a gap here at 85. Kind of a gap. There's a lot of tails there, but there's a gap. Say open or close. Open. Close, open. So there's a gap right here, but even though it filled it, there's still some meat on the bone too, guys. All right, this is at least your 85. Now this is going to be your level. So any pullbacks through lunch, I would watch. Keep your eye on them. There's still a chance for an entry. Now, when we were getting in these, they were at $90 for next week's 85 calls. Next week, 85 calls were $90. They went up to $1.55 at $1.60, guys. You know, you're talking 75, damn near 80%. Okay? So, you know, this is why it's good to join a place that you know, where somebody knows what it is that they're doing. They know what to look for. They know how to find opportunity. I need a pullback. Give me just a little bit more. What time is it? It's 11. See what we do at lunch, guys. Watch SPY. SPY holds here. You could get a nice little rally to 420. It might even start right now. It honestly might even start right now. So be prepared with that, or it could break down. But you're up. You're holding this level, and then if we hold it, look for 420.75. You just got to keep an eye on news and such. Make sure that there isn't something crazy going on. But there's the pullback. That's an increase in volume there. Right at the... See, this is why you got to trust your levels, folks. That's why you got to trust your levels. Look at that. To a damn T. To a T. I might be paying up for this, but... UCAR. Watch UCAR. So I'm going to give Baba just a little bit of room. I'm going to let it do what it needs to do. Let it build a base, you know. And see if we can get this thing to move higher. Alright. It's up almost 4%. Alright. One of these days, like tomorrow, you're going to get a continuation day. And this thing's just going to go. It's just going to go. And it ain't going to stop. You're going to get a good 8 to 10 points out of it. Because I've caught it a few times. So you got to think about the shorts that were in this that were in this move. You know, are they just being greedy at this point? I mean, I could bring up the daily if you'd like, and you see they've had this, they've had this, they've had that. Not only have they had all that, they've had this. You know, they've had that. So this thing is just... It's overkill right now. Watch the SPY. I'm watching it. It's got a nice bull flag there, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to see what we can't make happen. But what a run from Baba, guys. And listen, we were on Baba early. You guys got in early. We came in the morning pre-market talking about Baba. Watch Baba. Nice double bottom yesterday. Wait do you see what it brings tomorrow if this holds up. Again, what did I just say? What did I just say, folks? What is the SPY doing right now? What is the SPY doing? Literally, right here. I said, listen, if you're going to go long, you need to do it now because it's getting ready to take off. And if it doesn't take off, your stop is like the low of this bar here. And there she goes. So, don't go chasing waterfalls. All right, it may just pull back and you're red and you might get emotional. But you know, this is what I mean by having someone by your side that has a real good feel for the markets, that has a real good feel for the music that's playing. All right, 1, 2, 3, not even like 2, 3 minutes, guys. In these candles right here, we said, yo, it's getting ready to go. It's getting ready to go. It's holding up. Shorts are going to start getting antsy. You know, the emotional timing of everything didn't break down. They're out, going higher. People are packing in on the long side. So, you know, I don't know how much room you have left on this, but, you know, look for the retest here possibly. See if you get a small pullback, hit trade line. Where's the trade line at on 5 minute? You want to look at other time frames also. You want to look at volume, and it's way down here, folks. Holy shiz. Alright. So, man, the volume is just turd today. So we're in our new range. Look for 420.75. 420.48. 420.50, really. So, again, what a day. What a day, folks. What a day. I mean, we're just I'm just thankful that we're able to call these out like we have. Just thankful because you could be somewhere and not be on. You could not be trading Baba, or you could not be on the SPY here or Tesla, knowing not to be in Tesla when you shouldn't be, when it's going sideways. There's no reason to be in Tesla. There's no momentum. All right, there's no momentum. Yes, it's holding up, but I mean, this move is this move, and this move is in 2 minutes. Imagine getting a 2 minute move of $7 or $6 instead of just like getting theta burned all the way to your target. You know, you want momentum, guys, like Baba. You want momentum like Baba. That was almost 100%. Well, it was like 80%, 75, 85%. I'd have to do the math, but the contracts were around $90, $95. And they went to 160. So, yeah, 80%. That's 80%. All right. In a morning. You got 80% in a morning, guys and girls. So, thank you guys for being here. If you could, like, share, comment, ask me any questions. Anything at all, man. Let's get this money. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want to take a trade on the SPY here, but I also don't, because I don't know how much upside I have. I'm worried about the upside. And I think you could also start to see buyers feel the same way, okay? Where are we going to go with no catalyst? All right, we don't have a catalyst to send us to, ripping and running. All right, look at our volume today, gang. I don't know why they fucking do this. Like, they should, if they can have the volume bars on there, like, fill the damn thing up. You know what I mean? Like, fill it up. So the volume is still a little weak. So look at that tail. So you need to find out if you're going to hold this or not. Was that a failed breakout? Either you're going long. This is your target, 422. That's $1.50 or $2. $2.25. If you hold this level here, maybe we put in a double top at 422. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna buy two of them. I'll buy two with a tight stop. Okay. Make it for tomorrow or something. 2 or 3. I want to wait. I want to see how this feels. Because you could come down here and it'd still be in play, guys. Why do I say that? Why do I say it could come down here and still be in play? Well, if I bring this up, okay, there is my bull flag, and this needs to be a 1, and I'm still watching the SPY to make sure, because I also don't want to fail breakout. You can't control everything, but we called the move higher. That's the least you can ask for. So there's our bull flag. What it could do is it could come back and retest it. Okay, it could come back and retest it. But normally it would, it just would. I'd have to show you a picture to explain what I mean. Like, look at the volume now. Look at the volume. It's shit. So. No, what the flip? But, you just can't really think too much about it, Boom. This is your next legs. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. That might be it. I don't know. You can try it, but I would just keep a tight stop. I would keep a tight stop. I really would. You could also sit up here. You could just sit here. Alright. 10, 13. So 3 cents on 10 cents is 30%, guys. That's 30% already. And there it goes. So. And watch it pull back now. You just gotta watch. And there's the resistance. Alright, there's the resistance. So it was a nice hold. It's just, you don't really have. Where are you going to go? That's my question. Where are we going to go? Are we going here? We've made this run already. So. It's all good. Again, if anyone has any questions, there's so much stuff I would like to go over and help people with. Look, it's going to push to get to new highs, gang. It's going to push. It's going to push. It's on low volume. Remember that. In order for us to break through this, we're going to need, look at the volume here, okay? Look at the volume here. It was around 512,000 on this candle. And then we get up, and we are nowhere near that. You know, nowhere near it. You know, it had 4 more times the volume. There's 100,000 on there. So a candle, a 1-minute candle, that is. So see if the seller starts stepping in. I'm you know, I don't. You could just grind higher. You could just grind higher. There's no real reason to sell. There's also no real reason to buy either. There's more of a reason to sell than buy, possibly. But that part has, you know, that hasn't showed up either. So, you know, there's nothing necessarily that bad with the economy right now. Like, there aren't a ton of companies claiming bankruptcy and all that other stuff. Again, if you've have any questions or anything, just type them in chat. I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. All right. Please sit on your hands. Okay, there's nothing wrong with sitting on your hands, because at the end of the day, you are not giving your money away. Wait for the setups that you want to wait for, that you have full faith and trust in, that you know if you get in, your entry is going to be perfect. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know that with that setup, your risk to reward is going to outweigh all of your losses. You know, you could be wrong 9 times out of 10, and that one trade will still put you green. That's the thing about the market, okay? It allows you have to get educated first. You have to learn and know what you're doing. But it only takes one trade. It only takes one trade to make your month, your week, your year. So, again, I appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to work on a few things, ask questions. There's some lessons I want to go over if we get some people in here. You know, we'll have a good time. We can have a good time. You guys can ask me anything, too. UCAR is turning around for anybody short that thing. Not sure. I mean, it's still low volume, so I would still watch. This thing could just let it sit at lunch. You could see an end of the day rally into the afternoon today. So there's still plenty of opportunity. Still plenty of opportunity here, folks. So can I give you guys a little hint, all right, that I don't think many people talk too much about, all right? Where are we? So we're going to go to 11:10, okay? And you can do this however you want. Doesn't matter. All right? Does not matter. This is why I think I'm going to make a short on this also. All right? This move from here, when we called it out, to here, what is that? What is that, a dollar? It's 419.30 to 420.30. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Literally a dollar move. Do you know what that was? Then look at this. Look at this formation here. That was a 50% gain for the 422s for today. All right, and then if you called it from here to here, when I said 422s, all right, they went from 10 to 13 cents. 10 cents to 13 cents. That's another 30%. Think about it, folks. You can rip this market to pieces if you know what you're doing, if you know how to choose the options. All right, it's so important. A lot of people don't teach you that. All right, they don't teach you that. So 10 to 15, and I think we were at like 10, 12, and then we went to 13 here. So you've came down and you came back up to the same exact price, and what was 15 cents? Well, it is 15 cents now because it grinded up higher. I'd have to look at it. Look, they're at 17 cents now. That's 70%. If you're holding them, you know, why do you get out? Why would you get out? Well, you haven't broken below here. You haven't broken, like, where would your stop loss be? You haven't hit it. We called this out on the SPY. All right, we called it out. You know, you just got to know. You need to be educated, to be taught the smart ways to be where you should be, when you should be, you know, to help benefit yourself from creating like just a disaster of trading and getting upset with it and saying it doesn't work. Well, if you haven't been taught, all right, how do you know you're in the right options? Okay, do you know how to risk, let's say, $100? Say if you wanted to be long here and you wanted to risk $100, what would it take for you to risk $100 at the low of this candle? Say if you broke that candle, and you don't have to cut it down here. You could always cut up here, but you know inside how many options contracts for today, tomorrow, next week, how many contracts you would have to buy depending on what strike price, and you know if you get to here, you're losing $100. You don't have to get emotional. Okay, I know how to do it. I do it. All right, it's not hard. You just have to be taught the mathematical formula. And it's not like it's rocket science either. Okay, you'll learn it, you will get to know it, and it'll just over time it will come. All right, it will come. But isn't that something else? Now you're at, well, you were at 70%, but not close to 80. It's pretty crazy, right? Just a move like this, a move from here or to here, nets you 80%. This was our target. We knew that. Where would our stop loss be? Would be under this candle low, which is the flag. What is this? 419.75, 418.98. We'll call it a 1898. We'll call it $1. We'll just call it $1. And what is this? 419.39. 420.31. So $1. The width, the move, dollar, dollar. For this, there's the bounce back. There's the break and retest. Guys, these are at 8. So I'm gonna post a short real quick, just so these people can understand. If you haven't taken those calls off, I would, man. I would. So that's another trade for the day, guys. That's it. Those are. I'd have to look real quick, but all I gotta say is, boom.